Okay, so I didn't even know this thing was recording, but okay, y'all. So this is my first time recording a YouTube video, but I really had to come and say something about Braxton's Family Values, which I watched tonight, episode 4, season 18. And if I talk fast, I'm sorry, y'all, because I don't know how long it's supposed to be. I don't want it to be real long. I just want to share my thoughts. Moving forward. All right, listen. Y'all got to get yourselves together. Like, really. Like, the reason why I still watch the Braxton Family Values is because although it's reality TV, and of course there is necessary drama to be in it, I still felt like you all were a real show because you were based on a real family with no secret kids, no every, y'all raised up together. You know what I'm saying? And seemed like to me, just like with Mary, but not quite that dynamic, this reality TV is changing y'all into something else, and it's not for the better. Because now it seems like y'all going for blood amongst each other, and I don't even understand why. So I'm gonna just do a quick breakdown, then I'm gonna let it go. Cause for all I know, I'm talking to myself. I ain't uploading jack. Let's start with Trina. Trina, I'm about sick of you at this point. You want to make your own decisions about things, and that's fine. Everybody should. But then you don't want to listen to guidance from anybody else. And you're so quick to say, I don't want to hear I told you so. But let me tell you something. Being real with people is letting them know, yeah, you fucked up, but I'm still here to help you stand back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to beat you down and ha 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 ha. This is what you did. But keep in mind now, before when we tried to warn you about what you was doing because we was outside and we saw how crazy that was, we didn't have on the rose-colored glasses. You went off. I'm grown. My relationship. All this. So now, when you done got your ass handed to you, now you want to feel some kind of way, but you don't want nobody to say nothing because you shame. But that's not how it works. If anybody is able to keep it real with you and tell you what's up, it's a real sister with a real sisterly bond. So you can't pick and choose. Now you don't want to tell you want to let somebody know you're seeing somebody, but you don't want to tell them who it is that you're seeing. Why even bring it up? Nobody should even know you were seeing anybody. You know what I'm saying? You obviously don't make the best decision in men, so if anything, at this point, I would let my sisters know who I'm even interested in. Like, what y'all think? What kind of vibe y'all get? At least, is it dateable? You sitting up here, I didn't really say anything because we're just dating. Well, then, if it's just the dude you went out with, why you can't be like, oh, that's so and so over there? We went out a couple of times. It ain't nothing serious. What your sisters gonna go over there and do? Interview them? Ain't gonna be nobody but Tawanda. Tawanda, let's get on you. Tawanda, I tried to ride for you, girl, because your whole thing was supposed to be you're the responsible one. Girl, you are responsible for the most mess. And I don't even understand it. You are in everybody's business. You are like a sponge. You want to absorb all the juice you can on everybody else. But the thing is, you want to squeeze it out first before that person can even get it out. That's your relevance in somebody else. Every single situation you hear about, you done told somebody else, and then you only tell them a little intro piece. Oh, well, I'm not supposed to say anything. You're going to have to ask them. As if you keeping, some kind of confidentiality between them. At first I thought you was just doing it because you really wanted, the sisters to know. Then I thought, well, maybe she doing it because she want to seem important. Like, people depend on me. People feel like they can tell me things. Now at this point, I feel like you just want to know stuff because you really just want to be messy. You just really want to be able to be like, girl, well, that's you. That's your role. Won't you focus on your husband who's supposed to be trying to write this book and supposed to be trying to contribute to the household? We don't know if he doing that or not. That was a big old point of contention with y'all. We don't hear nothing about that. Nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? But you the first one to tell about such and such doing this, such and such going through this, such you need to call such and such. Oh, I heard such. Girl, please, please. And the way you have manipulated I don't. Girl, it's like your jealousy towards your sister shows. It shows like it seems like you are really hating on Tamar. And I can't believe that Trina is going to be so weak considering how buddy she was with Tamar. I don't understand how you just all of a sudden gonna let this person pull you to the side as if Tamar is trying to hurt you in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Tracy, I understand you got between your marriage, your son, and your career and your issues you didn't have with your weight and feeling like you missed your moment long. I understand how you could be stressed out about things, and so maybe you ain't as in tune to other people's feelings. Plus, you got Tony ass always on you asking you, is you a drunk now? You know, that's what I'm talking about, that reality situation getting into it that I don't like. Because that was some Atlanta Housewives type stuff that Tony did at that dinner after the scholarship award. You in front of your sons and your nephews who you trying to protect so much, it's all about the kids. You gonna ask they auntie, so how many drinks have you had tonight? That's embarrassing. Especially, I mean, like, come on now, be for real. You talked to her about it. She told you, look, I'm not no drunk. I might have been stressed out about this and that, but I ain't no drunk. Let's keep it funky. Y'all don't even be with Tracy at her stuff, so you don't know what this woman done had to drink or nothing. So before you start throwing these stones, make sure you understand some more part of the story. Tony, you get in your feelings. My son, you don't disappoint my son. Girl, please, let me tell you something. I understand your son has autism, but your son is functional. Seems like he's highly functional. You know, for an autistic child, seems like he's highly functional. See, from that little smidget that I saw of him, he seems very charismatic, warm child, great son. Tamar sent him a text saying, hey, auntie and uncle and cuz ain't going to be there, but we are so proud of you. We not going to be there. You let it all extra tear your heart up like it broke his soul that Tamar went there when he was like, well, wherever Auntie Tamar is, you know, bless them too. And then when she come in, you don't hurt my son. It's like, girl, wait, was she ain't seeing her nephew? She can't see him the next day? And furthermore, when you know the reason why Tamar isn't there, instead of you just being like, well, Tamar, I would want nothing to keep family from being together. I hear what you're saying, but I'm still just disappointed because you went there. Girl, you went on attack like you about to go to war because she went there to see your baby say his cute little lines and present this scholarship. Like, are you serious right now? Are you serious? And then you want to start. You got to be the one. I'm gonna pinpoint out something, but you pinpoint out the wrong damn thing. Tamar, why weren't you at the show? You know why she wasn't there. And my whole thing, Tony, is why you couldn't have called Tamar and been like, right now, and been like, Tamar, where you at? What's happening? Oh, girl, well, please come down. Can y'all come down here now? Or can you know, he really wants to see you. Please, you know, something. If it was that meaningful for you, but you didn't say nothing. You waited until they got to the next day and everybody at dinner to bring this up and then furthermore try to stunt on her. That was just absolutely crazy. Well, how many of Tamar's shows and Tracy's shows have you missed? I mean, come on, like even Trina was telling you, you said you was gonna come help me with Bar Chicks. You ain't been there. You say you gonna do stuff all the time and you ain't did it. Ain't nobody like, oh my God, I hate Tony, she doesn't love us. You know what I'm saying? Tracy, you ain't told nobody I got resentment because y'all not there to support me. So you just gonna act like an ass. No, that's not the way to handle a situation. And then when it comes to a point, y'all still going back to this concert. Everybody that I know has said the same thing. And people ain't got to agree with me. But I'm going to tell y'all this. It was not appreciated. And first of all, I don't feel like Tawanda even came up with this idea from a good place in her heart. She didn't. Number one, when y'all even came out there, y'all didn't even have y'all full moves together. This is something you never would have done for Tony, even if you were actually on schedule to perform. Especially if you was going to do something impromptu. Ain't no way y'all would have came up there raggedy like that. Y'all didn't halfway know the steps and all this kind of stuff. This is your sister show. All y'all needed to do was have y'all asses in the audience, whooping and hollering and cheering her on so that she could do a good show in Atlanta. Nobody asked y'all to decide on y'all own that y'all wanted to get out there and do a routine. Trina, you knew it was wrong. Tracy, you knew it was wrong. But instead of standing up to your sister, I don't know why Tawanda, who was Tawanda? She fight y'all or something? I don't get it. Nobody can say, Tawanda, I'm not doing this. I don't think nobody says, Tawanda, I'm not doing this. I don't think this is no good idea. I don't think I don't think Tamar is going to appreciate it, so I'm not going to do it. What Tamar going to do, get mad? Well, they got up here and danced. Why didn't you? Especially if you say, well, Tamar, I didn't think you was going to appreciate it, but y'all was too weak to do that. So y'all messed up her flow. She didn't appreciate it. When she got in the back, she letting off steam. Y'all swear she cussing y'all out, calling y'all Teletubbies and all this kind of stuff. Swear that the assistant told y'all that Tamar told y'all to get out. Now let me tell you something. That don't even make no sense. I don't understand why her mama, somebody at that point, didn't say, "Excuse me." Oh hell no, I'm gonna go back there and here. I know Tamar ain't told us to get out. Or made a phone call. Because even Tamar called y'all like, hey, where y'all at? We this and that. Y'all, Now, even if Tamar is absolutely crazy, and I think she's touched, all of us touched, but she's touched. Even if that was the case, when everything had cooled down and everything had simmered down, she still contacted y'all to be like, okay, well, you know, are we going to come out for drinks? Are y'all going to come out for this and that? Y'all, we mad. She still to this day saying, I didn't say the shit. Yes, you did. Did you see me say it? Now we heard you. Did you hear her say, Tracy, Trina, Tawanda, them some motherfucking bitches and get them hoes? You didn't hear this. So I get it. Even though if you feel with every fiber of your being that this is what's said, you cannot concretely say Tamar said this and Tamar told them to get out. Even Tamar sent the production assistant out to say, did I tell you to tell them to get out? He said, no, I got it wrong. I apologize. The mama's over it, but y'all ain't. Y'all so upset about it, and y'all still holding on to this. After all this stuff, all of y'all been through individually. Sorry, husband ain't making no damn money, ain't helping you out like he want to, like you want to do. Cheating ass husband that's running through your money and lying to you. Another husband that ain't being there for you. You got to go on a reality show for you. All these people, y'all can forgive for all their transgressions or whatever, but when it comes to Tamar, because she's a little bit more colorful and flip at the mouth, it's a problem. Now, when Tamar come in, y'all could talk about how she got on the, oh, Lord, look, right, whatever they were saying about a headband, and she could take it and be like, oh, but time she say something, Shay, I know Shay. It's just like, get the fuck. Tamar, listen. They ain't going to be all goofy, joy like they were for Tony. Maybe that's because at this point all of them are accustomed to a certain level of notoriety and fame, and so they ain't got it like that for you. But nevertheless, that shouldn't take your joy away from doing something. And unless you going to directly confront people on what it is, all that melodramatic walking out the room and stuff, I get that as far as controlling your temper the first couple of times. But, hey, by that third time, you should have buckled yourself down and been like, this is a conversation we need to have, if that's what it is. Because when you poured your heart open, I did not think it was fake. When you was boo-hooing, eyelashes looking like, what? And your sisters looked at you like, my heart broke for you, girl, because I feel like I'm sort of like you. Try to put on this mask of everything is cute and jolly and fun, but really you got more securities than a little bit, and everybody else think you got it together. Oh, your husband's working, supporting you and your kid, and everything's great in your career. You got it. You don't need us, and really you do, but you resent the fact that you feel like you need them so much, and you want them to be there, but they don't feel like they need to be there. Same thing Tracy going through. But I'm going to tell y'all this. If this is the way your stuff is going and y'all can't get it together, y'all can get together no album because of egos, and now this is kind of shit going on, then y'all need to get off the air, because y'all going to break up a wonderful sisterhood on some dumb shit. Because when family, that'll let you know what it is. Because when Braxton family values go off, whoever ain't got nothing going on ain't going to have nothing going on. And it seems like the only person that's going to be is Tawanda. She going to run back being an assistant. Look like one of the nieces done took that position. So all I'm saying is, y'all ladies better get it together. But let me tell you something. Right is right. Don't be trying to make Tamar, all of y'all wrong in some kind of way about everything. But y'all wrong for how y'all did that. I hope y'all look back on this episode and really felt shame about how it looked. Or either y'all need to come out and really, on the reunion or something, tell us what was left on the production floor. Because I'm just totally not understanding all the super hate Tamar getting. I mean, it's just not like she all of a sudden started talking like this and acting like this. Y'all, that's y'all sister. Y'all know her. So what the fuck? Why it's always got to be so defensive when it comes to her? Y'all, that's all I got to say. This just, bothered me.